No, no. What happened? This is not what I wanted to do. What the fuck? I wanted to go back to my save. Academy destroyed? You know, I had in mind an intro, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Hello, people. Apparently, we're back for some more, well, not so very Last Defense Academy because the school blew up because because we pressed 4. And this time we're gonna say no. Thank God I was recording, man. Alright, 9 dots. What happened to Kumi? Hold on a minute. I pulled my hand away from the keypad. Legit, I can't think anymore. I can't. We're back on the SF route. So far, we are on a good episode, bad episode, good episode, and now here we are. Will this episode actually break the streak of, you know, having good and bad episodes alternate, or what? Is this SF route? I won't lie to y'all, I'll be having mood swings like it's that time of the month. I do not understand this route. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And the school just blew up because I pressed 4. Well, I mean, Hiroko kind of said that 4 was an unlucky number, but that doesn't explain it. I pulled my hand away from the keypad. Yeah? Why? What is it? You can't just tell us to hold on with no further explanation. I have a bad feeling about this. Bad feeling? Oh, I get it. You lost your nerve, didn't you? Thought you were better than that, man. Here, tell me the number. I'll smash it in myself. Trust me, you don't want to do that. But why the school just exploded like that? No, and it was not purple, meaning that it was something else. So, did someone rig it? Or what? They spiked their rescue pod or transmitter or what? I hadn't said the final number out loud yet. No one other than me and Hiroko knew it was 4. Spit it out, asshole! I told you to tell me! Hiroko, you know the number 2, right? You can tell us. Hiroko held her tongue. Maybe she knew what I was feeling. And I'll just put in any random number. You cannot do that, Mr. Yakushiji. Deducted guess would be released if we put the wrong one. Why are you guys all chickening out? Why are you guys all chickening out? We can finally call for rescue. What the hell are you hesitating for? Hesitating. Akemaru stomped his foot angrily on the ground. Ikumi, can you at least tell us why you're hesitating? A groan crawled out at the depths of my throat. Pause. I tried to swallow it back before answering. I'm sorry. I can't explain it very well. But we can't activate this transmitter. I don't know why. I can just feel it. What? Seriously? Unbelievable. Not to me. I know what it's like to have visions. Visions. That's right. Kako's words gave me an idea. You had a vision. The next day, the blood space waves surged. The next day, the blood space waves surged. Would be to what the? What's that mean? Day 86 between 8 and 11 a.m. in the morning. If we parallel leap, then we'd be able to know an. Oh, that's interesting. So you're gonna check technically what the other choice was by going to the timeline and checking like the state of the school. It was worth a try anyway. I might be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what? Prove that I just made the right decision. Takumi, are you out of your... Enough, Hiruko. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, guys. I just need you to wait until tomorrow morning. Please. For me. I lowered my head as I pleaded with them. Everyone looked at each other with troubled faces. Alright. If that's what you think is best, Captain. Tomorrow morning, you'd better have your proof ready by then. Are you all okay with that? The others reluctantly nodded, in spite of how unwilling they looked. Well, I mean... you don't want to blow up, bro. My mango. Shortly after the nighttime announcement, Hiruko came to my room. I don't have to ask to know what you're planning to do tomorrow. Are you really going to bring everyone with you? That's how you're gonna prove it? Oh, so that's why she acted this way. I see. I am. If they learn about parallel leaping, then I know. We'll have to explain everything we've been through another time. Hold up, who said that? That was her. But I'll figure something out. As long as I don't mention the loop. It should be fine, right? Do you think you can handle that? I have no idea. I need you to be sure. I've told you 100 times. If you tell them the truth, we're guaranteed to have the worst possible outcome. So what do you want me to do? I have no other choice if I want to convince them that the machine is dangerous. If I want to convince them... Okay, no, yeah. How bad. How do you know it's dangerous anyway? You never even pressed the final 4. Well... Fine. Just remember, keep the loop a secret. Stick to that, if nothing else. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me. Alright. It's all in your hands now. Type shit. Hiruko gave me a sharp glare before quietly I was about to say I can't. Help me. Help me. It was 7:55 a.m. Hiruko and I had brought everyone to the lab. Is there even enough suits? Hey, are you sure about this, dude? The school's unprotected right now. Have we told Surrey? Next enemy attack isn't until tomorrow, day 87. We don't need to worry. Do Surrey and Nigo know about this? The two of them are still... Oh my god. Forgot about that. They're allocating every last bit of their processing power into it, so I doubt they even notice we're gone. But it's only a matter of time until they do. Then let's hurry, not that I know what we're about to do. Yeah. But could you all... But could all of you wait here just for a second? For just a second? We have to get things ready. Hiruko and I went ahead into the lab. Huh? Did we go to their timeline? I forgot what happened in the... where are the other SF branches? Up there? I think it is up there. Yeah, it should be this. No, this is where we are. Hey, Brody, I don't know. What are you guys doing here? What about the rescue craft? Didn't you call it yet? No, there's a problem. I know there was another branch where we actually met them and they told us not to activate it, but where is this branch? Is this one? My dumbass. It's complicated. We decided not to use the DST. Why not? What was that intonation? What was that accent? I can't really explain. I just had this weird feeling. It was like something horrible was going to happen. So I just stopped entering the code. I don't understand. Neither do I. Anyway, Tsukumi, Hiruko, listen closely. You shouldn't use the transmitter when you get back. Consider that my advice. Or maybe a warning. 8 a.m. came around as we were talking. I'm not sure I follow, but keep your warning in mind. At any rate, we need to get going. Yeah, we'll be wishing you good luck out there. Guys, be careful too. Sorry for the wait, we're ready. Come in, we'll show you around. Yo, what's all this dork-ass researchy looking shit? It's not researchy looking, as you put it. It's an actual research facility. Takumi and Hiruko call it the lab. How come you know that? Oh, a little birdie told me. The lab, huh? Sounds futuristic. Euphemistic? I knew Hiruko and Takumi were up to no good here. I said futuristic. What's euphemistic? Oh, hell nah. I feel like I know euphemism. I know euphemism, but like using a word or phrase in order to avoid saying a more unpleasant or offensive word. Okay. I understand it now. If you're now just I'm not reading your bullshit, bro. What kind of research is this lab for? We'll explain later. For now, save your questions and come with us. That's a pretty big ask. Where are we going? There's only one door in here, and it's the one we came in through. Like I said, save your questions. It'll all make sense soon. Everyone looked at each other in silence. Brushing off their confusion, Hiruko and I headed to the lockers. Okay, no, legit, is there enough suits? Because I mean, we're kinda 16? 16, right? And I'm pretty sure, no. Actually, we never learned why the other suit, or rather the suit in the other branch was spiked. It had holes. It had holes in it. We opened them up and counted the leap suits lined up inside. 1, 2, 3. We have 17 suits in total. 17, huh? For who? There's 16 of us, so we'll have plenty. Can you guys come over here for a sec? These are called leap suits. We need you to put them on. That's a lot of PLM dudes, bro. We finished preparing the machine while everyone else was putting on their suits. Motioned everyone to get into position. Is there even enough space on the what's it called? I was about to call this the pedestal. 15 people stood crowded together on the cramped circular platform. I pressed the red button on the console and leapt into the crowd. Alright, let's go. We successfully made the leap. We took off our leap suits and stepped outside. Takumi, are you messing with us, bro? The lab looks exactly the same. So does everything else. All we did was enter and leave a shady laboratory. What purpose did this serve? Just be patient and come with me. We're going back to the school. The school? Want us to go back now? Yes, sir. I didn't answer, I just started walking. Okay, Captain. Soon after, I heard the footsteps of the others follow. Damn! They really got that charisma, huh? We kept walking for some time. And finally, in the distance. No, there's nothing in the distance. There was no sign of the school. Because... Why is it so low quality, I guess? Bro, you get it, bro. That's damn. Sir. That's a pretty big explosion. Yeah, but what happened? Who did that and why? Was this... When did we learn about the DST? And who told us? And how did they know? Because Hiruko knows a lot of things, but how does she know? I know she has experience. I mean, she's been playing this game for 40 years, but...
私たちの学園が。学園だけじゃないよ。
周りの敷地はひっくるめて全部ごっそりと吹き飛ばされちゃってるっす。
でもどうして、なんでこんなことに。そんなの決まってるじゃない。敵が攻めてきたからよ。
いや違うんだ、そうじゃなくて。そうじゃない。どこから説明すればいいのかわからないけど、まずここは俺たちがいた学園の跡地じゃないんだ。俺たちの学園の方は無事だから、それについては安心してほしい。
だったらここはどこなのよ。
昨日俺は発信装置に最後の数字を入力しなかっただろう。だけどそれを打ち込んだ場合の歴史もあって、ここはその枝分かれした別の歴史のタイムラインなんだ。
Everybody was completely taken aback. I could practically see question marks floating above their heads. Excluding Eito and Hiruko, of course. We were already familiar with the whole
つまり
idea.
もしも昨日最後の数字を入力してたらこうなってたってことか。
あの装置で救援要請を発信できるっていうのは嘘だったのね。理由はわからないけど。
Wait, what? The very idea we could request rescue was a lie from the start. You think so? But then again, how did you know? Actually, we didn't know. No, there was a manual, no? No, there was no manual. It's Shion that told us. There was a timeline where... was it Mystery? Maybe I forgot, but... maybe SF, I forgot. I think it's Mystery. Yeah, Mystery. Shion told us that he heard a conversation between, I think, Saray and Eagle. Or maybe just Saray. About this. But then why would we blow ourselves up?
いずれにせよ番号が全て正しかったとしても、こんな風に大爆発を起こす仕組みになってたと。
What reason?
なあ、タイムラインって何なんだよ。
さっきのラボにあった装置と何か関係が？
All kinds of questions started rolling in. I cut them off.
とにかく詳しいことは帰ってから話すよ。元のタイムラインに戻れる時間は限られてるんだ。だからさあ行こう。
Can I say that I am tired of having questions? I need answers, a lot of them. Back at the lab, we put our leap suits back on. There were still 17 there, just like we'd left them. This is important. Ruko put on one of the two last suits, and then everybody was dressed. Is one of them spiked? Okay, that's everyone. Then, just like before, I guided everyone onto the platform. And then, let's head back! Kaboom! The leap was complete. We took off our leap suits and stepped outside of the lab. It was only then that I noticed something wasn't right. Yup.
どうしたんだ?
Damn! So she got leap damage? What does that entail? Yuriko had her hand against the wall. Even with that, it seemed like she couldn't support herself. Her legs seemed unsteady.
もしかして具合でも悪いのか?
Yes, yes.
平気よ。
Are you gonna hide
ちょっ
it?
と疲れが溜まってるだけ。
You are such a hypocrite.
おい、隅野静原、何してるんだ。
まさかそこで追っ始めてるんじゃないでしょうね。
Yes,
そこ
yes.
はラブホじゃないんだから、さっさと出てきなさいよ。
Did she just say?
そこはラブホじゃないんだ。
I think she said that it's not a love hotel.
まったく。隅野、先に行ってて。私もすぐに後を追うから。
本当に大丈夫か?
しつこいわね。大丈夫だって言ってるでしょ。しもべのくせに主の気遣いをするなんて生意気なのよ。
普通しもべってそうするものなんじゃないのか?
うるさい。いいから言って。
He did his eyes was. He did it. I'm sorry, y'all. This game just does damage to me, bro. I've been recording for 20 minutes. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a little bit slow. The explosion at the start really threw me off. But even though this is interesting, I don't know. I don't know, man. I kind of spectacle. Yes, skeptical, because we are day 86 and stuff is still happening. I don't see a closure, right? So I'm kind of scared. But I want it to end well. I want it to be good. And this could be good. We'll see. I did as I was told and joined everyone else, glancing back a couple of times before finally leaving. It took a while for Hiruko to show up. Pardon the wait. Well then, let's get going. Back to the school. Back to where we belong. Try to simulate leap damage. Everybody look! It's there! The school's still standing! Everything's just like we left it. What did I tell you? You still haven't explained anything. Yes. You need to explain it slowly and clearly so that even a brain-dead moron like me can follow. Isn't it time you told us what's going on, Takumi? Mr. Shiruko, since when? Mr. Shiruko, tell us! Okay, you are not Mr. Shiruko. It's going to be a long story, so bear with us. Hiruko and I told everyone about the timelines and parallel leaping. We told them everything, including why we'd kept it all a secret. Of course, the only thing we'd kept back was the matter of the time loop. We glossed over that and selectively revealed only what we were able to do. It took a long time for the others to accept what we were saying. By the time they were finally out of questions, the sun had already set. My head hurts after all that information. But it's fine, it all makes sense now. We basically went to another timeline where we entered the last number into the transmitter. If we'd actually done that yesterday, we wouldn't be alive right now. Thank goodness we didn't enter the code. Fumi, you made the right choice. I'm gonna kill you, Takemoto. One of these days I will. You were trying to force him to do it. So where are you, Lady Kurara? These goofballs. But why did it explode? My question exactly. Did that timeline's Takumi get the number wrong? Impossible. I'm certain all of our codes were correct. Even if he got them wrong, I can't imagine it would cause an explosion on that scale. All the manual mentioned was toxic gas, so there was a manual. But then why? Why did it explode? I don't know. If I can say anything for sure, it's that there wasn't poison gas in that tank in the basement. Those tanks were more than likely filled with some kind of liquid explosive. As for what set it off, Hiruko shook her head listlessly. I'm tired of that damn listlessly word. At least now, we all know about timelines and parallel leaping. Hiruko, Takumi, you've leapt timelines multiple times, right? So jelly, you don't want to. Trust me. And you trust me, you don't want to. You're dead in most of them. Sorry, but no. I think we'd best avoid that. Why? There's no happier timeline than this one. Here and now, all 16 of us are still alive. The same can be said of the other timelines. Someone is always dead. Either casualties in defense battles or killed by one of us. No way! You're kidding! So please, don't even think about sneaking off to another timeline. We need to stay in this one to keep everyone alive. To keep everyone alive, whatever. That's what will lead us to the best possible outcome. I feel like I'm reading like shit this episode. After hearing our earnest protests, everybody firmly nodded in agreement. After our adventure, we all grabbed a late dinner in the cafeteria. Serene Nigo showed up shortly afterwards. We're gonna get scolded?
Let's go!
Baby? Kizuhara! What are you just trying to pull? That massive figure is impossible for us to prime factorize. Yes, it seems that was a red herring. There's no need to solve it, so you may as well forget about it now. Say what? I thought so hard I gave myself a fever. No, you didn't. Our two commanding officers waved their arms around and pouted. Everyone desperately held back laughter. Yeah, I bet the writers are laughing. Yeah, I bet they are. Watching them out of the corner of their eyes. Early in the morning, Hiruko asked me to meet with her in the classroom on the first floor. The one we woke up in? What did you want to talk about? The enemy will attack today. I have two things I want to tell you before we fight them. What are they? First, the commander coming today will be Dacia. As I'm sure you know, Dacia is a powerful foe. So much so that we have no choice of winning in a fair fight. There is a way to weaken his power. Do you remember Sanshin? The commander with the power to absorb living organisms. Uh-huh. You said that the first time you beat her, you used a poison created by Yugamu. Yeah, when she absorbed Ima. It was a kind of bioweapon created by analyzing enemy DNA, right? It'll work on Dacia as well, however. I haven't given Saray and Nigo that piece of information yet. Why? I didn't think I needed to. We were supposed to have left for the satellite on day 85, remember? We were going to activate the transmitter and call for rescue. In the end, that rescue plan was a complete fabrication, so thankfully it didn't enter that final four. At any rate, I didn't imagine that we'd still be around to have to fight Dacia today. Could have said something yesterday. We didn't have time, and also... Yup, deep damage, huh? Could you have forgotten that this is only her first one? Or is it? How does she know that multiple leap damages, would lead to your death? How does she know that? Did she try? Hiroko stopped herself, putting her hand against her forehead. She didn't look well. Could it be... Are you still feeling sick after yesterday? Is that why you didn't have time to tell them? No. Come on, that's obviously it. You should go back to your room and rest. You won't be able to fight if you... Shut up. I'm fine. Anyway, that was the first thing I had to tell you. What's the second thing? It's about you. Huh? Don't let your guard down in the battle today, even if Dacia de-transforms. Because he's gonna get decapitated, yeah, I think. He'll seize on that opening and kill you. Kill me? Strictly speaking, he'll just behead you. Well, in that case, I have nothing to worry about. Are you kidding me? This is a serious matter. In the timeline I know of, you get revived immediately after. But that doesn't mean the same thing will happen in this one. So, be careful. Keep your guard up, even if it seems like he's relaxed. Understand? No, I didn't want to do that. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, that there was no need for that Dacia explanation. We are so late into the game that we don't need it. We don't need it. Were you making babies again? Oh, for the love of murder. How many babies is this now? You guys after sextuplets? Wasn't even... yeah, me neither. I wasn't even in the mood to retort, so I just ignored them. We finished finishing. Speak of the fucking devil. Look who just showed up. Is he here? Everyone looked into the distance. Can I stop stuttering? Where an imposing figure was standing. Oh, just like that. Hiroko suddenly lurched forward. What? Huh? What is lurched? fall or run? Let me check. Lurched. Meaning. Make an abrupt, unsteady, uncontrolled movement. Yeah, so she staggered. She looked awfully pale. Even her eyes looked hollow, like she might collapse any second. There was a branch where Takumi died after fighting, like a day after waking up, I think, from leap damage. That was like second or third leap damage, I think. So I thought she didn't get to recuperate, so recuperate? Yeah. I guess it's understandable. You okay? This is why I told you to rest up. Servant, worry about yourself. Ruko. Okay, everyone, here we go. Let's give our guest a warm welcome. We're gonna get something new, please. Please. Oh my god. We know. I'm sorry, I thought she talked about babies for some reason. Yes, please. Yes, please. You. It's called work. Why is bro so in a hurry? Oh my god, bro. What?
僕の力でダメだシオンそんなことは本艦が許さないから
君の本分は全方位攻撃のためのエネルギーを貯めることだこんなところで君の力を無駄遣いさせるわけには無駄遣いみんなの命を守ることのどこ誰が何と言おうと僕は戦う
Damn.
だって隅
No,
の
my primary mission is to eat that Kit Kat, so I will.
シオンは特防隊の一員だ17人目のメンバーなんだよシオンが死ねば俺たちも死ぬ俺たちが死ねばシオンも死ぬつまりシオンは運命を共にしてる仲間であり大事な戦友みたいなものってことだ
他のみんなも同じだ僕のことを仲間として快く受け入れてくれた僕はそれが嬉しくて涙が出るくらい嬉しくてだからその気持ちに応えたいんだ
You think Dasha hears
みんなの
that?
ために戦いたいんだよシオンシオン
One after the other, everyone called out his name with a tear choked. Shut up!
分かったよそこまで言うなら
でもシオン無理しないでね
Mister. They know. They have to know. There's no way the writers didn't know that this street was buns. Legit buns. They know. They know this shit is mad boring.
それじゃシオン頼んだぞ
He's just fucking with us at this point.
任せてくれ
なんて
どうして変身を解除したの
大事な用があると言っただろう
何なのよ大事なようって
それは知りたいか
隅野気をつけて
Dasha disappeared from view. He was coming right at me. Almost too fast to see. Ruko gonna die? But I already started to move. I kicked off the ground and leapt to the side. I was a hair's breadth away from losing my head. I wouldn't have made it if it hadn't been for Hiruko's warning this morning. Dasha's blade grazed my neck and swung behind me. It hit someone else though.
なかなかいい動きだ まるでわしの手を読んでいたかのよう。
Yeah, call it instinct. Ultra
だ
maybe?
が、次は今のようにはいかんぞ。
But why is he acting so
貴様の
chill?
能力はすべて見切った。他の者たちについてもな。今度訪れるではな。
Da, me too, me too.
まるでふらりと遊びに来たかのようだったね。
今度は
それじゃあみんな行くぞ。せーの。
I'm so goddamn done. Ooh, everyone's voices resonated the same as always. Well, not quite everyone's. One voice was missing. Is she on the ground?
静原、大丈夫か。
だから大丈夫だってと言いたいところだけど、ごめんなさい。確かにちょっと疲れてるみたい。私は一足先に休ませてもらうわ。それじゃ。
This is interesting because Tsukumi, when he had leap damage, you could see on his face, right? Could it have manifested on another part of her body? On another part of her body? If yeah, she's hiding it very well.
ちょっとスミノ、起きなさいよ。
Huh? I woke up to the sensation of someone shaking me, only to find I wasn't in my own room? I'm in your room? Right, I must have been taking care of you last night. You have? Looks like you passed out on the floor. Is your back okay? Forget about me. How are you feeling now? See for yourself. Do I look sick to you? She didn't. She had plenty of life in her face and a twinkle in her eyes. More importantly, did you just say you were taking care of me? I didn't do anything really. I was just making sure you didn't get any worse. You don't have to thank me. Just consider this me paying you back for all the trouble I put you through. That was smooth. I like it. That was good. Pervert? Huh? How could you sneak into a woman's room and spend the night with her without consent? You didn't do anything weird to me, did you? I never. Despite my aggravation, I felt relief deep down inside. Why is your room so empty? There's not even a table. Not even a desk. I'm pretty sure I've talked about that in the past, but who does the decoration in the rooms? Are they already set up, or the students do it themselves? Because if she did it, like, if the students actually take care of their own room's decoration, then that means that Hiruko has nothing in her room. Probably because she just tired after 40 years. But if not, then damn, sorry, damn. Hiruko was back to her usual self. I was happier for it. Well, fine. I'm feeling better now. So we need to get started on some tasks. Tasks? Daosha's coming again on day 93, so we have to come up with a plan before then. Oh, I've got that covered. I've already asked Yugamu, Eva, and Kurara to handle it. What? I talked to them after the battle yesterday. I see. So this is information you got from another timeline. Is it reliable? More than that. It's guaranteed. We have to do something. That much is clear. I just need to analyze this. Oh, to analyze Eva's DNA and formulate the poison that works on Daosha, right? So what? Oh yeah, poison him. Yeah, that'll be hard. That's where you come in the trap. Yeah. We know. Yes, we know. I'm happy to contribute. I am not happy. Bodily fluid. You tell the others too? Yeah, Serene Nigo included. Not bad, servant. Just doing my best. Just trying to be better. On some Peter Parker shit. Felt slightly proud of myself after being praised by Hiruko. Somewhere along the way, even gotten used to her calling me her servant. Well, I'm going to hop in the shower, so... Can you leave? Yes, I will. You're really... Yes, I think she is okay enough that she can take a shower alone. What are you going to do if I say no? Stay here and watch me shower? I shook my head and sighed. Okay, I'm going. Me too, me too. This is the second time someone yawns in the story. I stretched and unwound my stiff body and then went off my free time. No, at night I went to usual spot with Hiruko. Why did the DST cause that explosion? I can't make sense of why it would explode even with the right codes. Shion said he found out about the transmitter because he overheard Saray and Nigo talking about it, right? They must know more about it. Why don't we just ask them? Bad idea. Alright, let's try that. The stretch signal transmitter? Don't play dumb. We know you know about it. Sir, I think they might mean the device intended for the stand together, fall together plan. Wow. Oh, that! The thing that the top brass were telling us about before our mission started here. What is this stand together, fall together plan? Exactly what it sounds like. There were originally 10 Special Defense Unit members stationed at Last Defense Academy. If none of them ended up in total death, our chances of winning the war would be practically zero. In other words, we'd be in a lose-lose situation. There'd be nothing we could do, so... They gotta feel safe. Kinda. The remaining member would activate the self-destruct device and blow everything for miles around the sky goddamn high. It was the big bosses who came up with this rather tragic plan. The idea was to wipe out any invaders inside the school and the surrounding area in one fell swoop. Swoop, swoop, swoop. It wouldn't kill them all like the final attack, but would at least be able to retaliate a little. Like the name says, stand together, fall together. So we were under the impression, I guess, that this would help us for like 150 days? Maybe not 150 days, but like 50 to 70 days across 2 timelines? I'm about to oh my god. But we couldn't come and but we couldn't just come out and say it was a last resort self-destruct device. You've got time to imagine that the last survivor wouldn't jump at the chance to use something like that. So the human authorities in charge made up a lie and claimed it was the... of course, because we're only supposed to use the DST if we encounter a big problem. In short, they wanted to... In short, they wanted to use the final survivor's life as a pawn, even knowing they'd still lose the war? Utterly despicable. I couldn't agree more. I was totally against it. The Honorable Saray and I both protested, so in the end, the plan was scrapped. Bascap. Huh? But then, how? What do you mean, how? Stand together, fall together was scrapped before the mission even started. Okay, now that's interesting. But tell me you don't know about the machine in the basement. Oh, they were tricked? The basement? But Miss Shizuhara, this school doesn't have a basement. Does it? Sorry, Nigo. One last question. Do you remember talking about this plan before? It was so long ago that I can barely remember, but maybe around D20. I do remember talking to the Honorable Saray about how relieved we were that the plan was off. I see. Thank you. You have been very helpful. They playing with their balls, bro. They be playing with their balls. Too much. The top brass didn't tell Saray and Nigo about the self-destruct device. Maybe they set it up in secret because they knew those two were opposed to it. Either way, Shion only heard part of the discussion out of context. He must have assumed there was a real DST somewhere in the school. I guess he just missed the part about making it making the school explode. I think it's safe to say we can forget all about that device now. But then how did the Hiruko in the other branch know that the DST was not usable? Did she check? Did she come here? Oh no, maybe she didn't come here, but she probably went to the timeline where it actually exploded. Yes, no rescue craft is ever going to come for us, so it would only be a waste of time and energy. The only thing that could help us, I guess, is Kakuji's spacecraft, she called it, or whatever the name is. We still have 12 days until day 100. What do we do now? There's nothing to do. Our goal remains the same. We ensure we all survive until day 100 and build a happy future together. And we'll be able to break free from the time loop. You'll get no argument from me. In other words, there's only one thing to do. Fight, survive, and win the war. That's 3 things. Oh no, I did this. I'm a spy, I'm a traitor. The escape pod will be deployed on day 100 and we can all... Isn't it corroded? Oh no. I forgot about that. And we need someone to check it. Okay. So y'all remember that we split at day 50, right? And the choice was go to coming of age or go to... Wait, what? Go to serial killer. Where did I go? We're on... Oh my god. We're on the top one, right? No, we're on the bottom one? No, we're on the bottom one. We are on the bottom one. Right? We are on the bottom one indeed. I'm so sorry, y'all. So we went to coming of age this time. But originally we went to serial killer. I think that you should do serial killer second. Unless coming of age has a real ending. I feel like this, so go to serial killer would be better first. Which is what we did? No, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I can't. No, what I wanted to say is that I think that going to coming of age first would be better. Unless it has an actual ending, right? Because you go through the events that actually don't happen in the other one because Takumi is asleep. So you would effectively skip all the redundant stuff and only get fresh stuff, I guess, right? So I feel like this is better done as the second choice. There's no conclusion at the end of it. So maybe it's not. We'll be out here before the final attack is launched, right? I mean, you tell me, have you never done that before? There's just one problem. Oh, you know about it? What problem? Do the box? You get the box, like get the baby shit. It's missing in the other branch. And we were told that it was stolen. Did we steal it? I feel like we did. Or we're going to. I gasped. How could I have failed to realize something so important? Right, Shion, what will happen to him once the final attack starts? Hiruko was silent. She bit down her lip and averted her eyes. Do you know? Do you not know? Hiruko nodded with a sense of dull resignation. I do. Then tell me, what happens to Shion? Can't you figure it out? The flames from the final attack will erase all life on the surface of the planet. There's nowhere left to hide. Not underground, not even behind the thickest walls. Really, not even underground. The flames will consume everything, the defense room included. So, when the missiles are fired, that means... Oh my god. We can't save the baby inside the defense room. He'll be burned up by his own flames. As you already know, that baby is Shion's real body. So Shion will be... No. I sat in my room without going to breakfast. How could we save Shion? I couldn't think about anything else. Hiroko didn't seem to have any ingenious plans this time. I could tell from her face last night that she was desperately trying to come up with something. And as I pondered the matter in silence, the sun started to set. Day turned to night. I wasn't going to come up with anything on my own. I decided to ask the others for help. Not wanting Sarai or Nigo to find out, I invited them all to the secret meeting spot. Your room? Or behind the school? Behind the school, sure. I see. On day 100, an escape pod will deploy and we'll be able to escape, but... The baby, Shion, will be killed by the final attack launched right after we leave. Shion. That's screwed up. Holy fucked. Shion's her friend. I'm so goddamn pissed. I am so goddamn pissed at this game. Yeah, we need to get him out of the machine. Yeah, we know. It looked like everyone had seen the baby for themselves. Shion must have shown them while Hiroko and I were away. Really? Whatever. If we did that, his energy wouldn't get channeled into the missiles anymore. Which would mean the final attack on day 100 would never be launched. That's right. Those missiles won't fire unless they're fully charged. Sarai has said as much before. So then, humanity would lose the war. Who cares? What does it matter if we lose the war? Is everyone on the artificial satellite just going to die instantly? No! All it means is that our 100-day mission here would end in failure. That's all. We can't sacrifice a baby just to stop that from happening. Save ourselves, destroy all life on this planet, and let our friend Shion die? How could we possibly do that? There was silence for a while before Takemaru finally spoke up. Dude said he wanted to talk to us. It seems like he's already got his answer. The problem is what's going to happen after that. If we take him out of the machine, he'll be consumed by his own flames and die. Say what? Huh? No. Everyone's eyes had gone wide, the shock evident on their faces. That's why I wanted to talk. I was hoping someone might have an idea of what to do. That's quite the complex problem. I'm good with logic and deduction, but this is something else. Can we use something to house the baby once we take him out? I remember seeing some kind of bottle or jar made of tempered glass in the metal shop. We can use that. No. The attack flames will only burn living creatures, so glass jar wouldn't melt. But if we just put him in a jar, his flames will still consume him. What do we do? Sponge? What did he say? Huh? You need a jar that acts as a sponge? Yo, get me out. What she said about the baby? Oh, right, the material Omega. The dormant thingy. Oh my god. Oh, she knows about it. Let's chill out, Hiroko, alright? Our best bet would be to jump to the coming of age timeline tomorrow and head to the mountains there. Can we do that? coming of age ends in like day 60. Can we actually do that? Hold on. Multiple Atos. I think coming of age is a bit. No, it's down. Box of Calamity. Coming of age ends on day 65. How's that gonna work? Personally, I don't think we're gonna go to the coming of age timeline. That will cause some huge problems in my opinion. If we casually go to a timeline past its end, right? Because I do remember Hiroko saying like sometimes it loops at day 110 AM and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's before and sometimes it's after. Before would be coming of age or multiple Atos or some other stuff. And after would be like a box of blessings and rebellion, I think? Yes, rebellion indeed. Because I think they said it was like 15 years later. Anyway, personally I think that we're gonna snatch the jar from the other branch. I really don't think we're gonna go to the coming of age timeline. Has to be locked or something, right? The machine is set up, and we've got our leap suits. Everything is ready. Off to the coming of age timeline. We've been there before, right? Yeah, for Durumi's corpse. Exactly. Hey, are you sure it was okay to take off our leap suits? We're not going to the school this time. I doubt we'll see anyone, so we should be fine. We're just gonna dodge the school. That's how you're gonna... Are we in some kind of rush? You have 6 hours this time, so... Material Omega is in the mountains in the northeast. You're quite a ways from here, and we'll need time to look around once we get there. And with consideration to the time we'll lose when someone inevitably bungles something, we'll already be cutting it close. Come on, hop to it. I'm certain he was around here. And let's start searching. Hiroko and I split up before and started looking for Material Omega. Even after searching for some time, we didn't find anything. Just when I was about to give up and head back to our starting point, I happened to catch a voice coming from the bushes. It was Hiroko. She was talking to someone? Just as I was wondering who. She popped out at the commune? What the? Are you talking to someone just now? Yes. Ooh. A lady. A lady with a coat? A lady? That's what I said, isn't it? She was possibly in her 50s, wearing a white coat. Yeah. Maybe she was a doctor or a researcher. What could it be? The last time we heard about this was in the ending where... I forgot actually. Oh no, I don't. I didn't forget actually. It's in the one where we actually kill the Geek Queen inside Kako. And then when Takumi asks, yo, where is Kako? Hiroko goes, a lady? An old lady. Well, not necessarily old, but an older lady wearing a white coat came, I think, with a silver... it's not a car, but some bullshit like that, some kind of transportation device, and took her away. Who is that? Well, I said that maybe it was Nozomi's mother. We don't know of any other scientists. I think. Why would anyone like that be way out here? How would I know? Anyway, she just showed up and handed me 2 things. Material Omega, yeah. 2 things? Hiroko held out her palm. Resting on it was something that looked like a memory card. What is that? She said this has the plans for the Machine Plus on it. The machine, what? I don't know. She just said that it can move vertically as well as horizontally. What? have no idea what you're talking about. Neither do I. Hiroko didn't seem to be lying. She looked stunned by whatever she just experienced. What was the other thing? Material Omega? Yup. Oh my god. She said she found it on the ground and wanted to give it to me. Then she left. Oh, so she gives you this because she found it? And then she gives you a memory card with some plans on it. Then like... It was just then that I heard the brush move behind me. I turned around to see what it was. Who is it? That's a goddamn lie. That was a goddamn lie. She's good. She's good. She's very good. Hiroko question mark. Huh? The very next moment, you're getting knocked out, buddy. All four? Four? Who's the fourth one? There's another Takumi? We all screamed, whirled around and took off running. We raced down the steep mountain slope, almost stumbling as we went. We didn't even stop when we were... We rushed for the lab. What time is it? Yeah, it's dark, but is it 8? I think we're far enough now. More than enough. We made it all the way back to the lab. Whoa, when did that happen? Excuse me? Are you acting stupid? Or are you really that dumb? Really that dumb. Really that dumb. Trust me, really that dumb. Does it matter? We need to come back here eventually anyway. Still, what were those two doing there? I swear I didn't see the other Takumi, but whatever. At first glance, I thought they must be the versions of us from this timeline, so I panicked and ran. But I don't think that was the case. If it were, they would have chased after us, but they ran off in a different direction. Does that mean they were from another timeline like we are? I don't get why they would run in another direction. I really don't get it why. I really don't get why. Because if they were from another timeline, they would run back here because the window is going to close. Are they the ones from here, coming of age timeline? Maybe, maybe not. Should we wait here for them? If they did come from a different timeline, they'll want to use the lab too. You're right, but it doesn't look like we have that kind of time. 7:45. Yeah, only 15 minutes left. Exactly. I think we're just going to have them forget. Let's have a dialogue, a discussion. I truly believe that we could have broken the cycle, the loop, which is one good episode, one bad episode. One good episode, one bad episode. No, I thought we were about to get a good episode because the last one was good. But no, Can I even say my expectations were too high? No, I can't say that. He says the writers are fucking with me. Oh, I think we're just gonna have to forget about them. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that, Hiroko. We cannot do that, writers. I mean, it's Uchikoshi's route, so... Something unsettling happened that day. It was shortly after the sunset, right after dinner. We were watching over Tsubasa's work in the garage when we received some unexpected visit. Oh, it's the motherfucking robots. I mean, why were you all gathered in here? Exactly. It's Ray. Inigo. Miss Koana, you've been making something in secret, haven't you? What is it? Well, mind your own fucking business. This is our business. We'll mind it all we want. We know what you're trying to do, oh yeah? You're going to take Shion's real body out of the defense room device. The Honorable Serene and I absolutely forbid it. If you do that, they won't be able to charge up the missiles for the final attack. Do we kill those guys? I'm going to count backwards from 3. If the device isn't out here before I'm done, I'm going to blow you all sky high, one by one. Hey, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? The very moment I screamed, who's gonna kill him? The gun! Good job, Tsubasa! Wasn't sure what happened exactly, but suddenly, Sarai and Nigo were completely frozen in space. In place? Huh? The others were equally dumbfounded, all except Tsubasa and Eito. Miss Kawana, is that... Tsubasa plays whatever it was she'd been holding tightly in her hands on the desk. Upon cluttering... You're dead. I'm dead. I am dead inside. This game has taken everything from me. Somehow, I'm having a worse moment right now, I think, than when I was playing Slasher. For some reason. I feel like I'm playing but I'm not doing shit. I feel like I'm walking without moving, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm in limbo. So I lied? Anti-robot gun. Interesting, and yet it still killed the Gi. Or it was... Oh, that's what she said. You might be able to hurt a really small animal. Nice detail. Oh, I know what the problem is. So the whole route, we have focused pretty much only on Hiruko and Takumi. And I was complaining actually that, well, since we're only focusing on them, we're actually missing, I guess, a core part of the game, and it's actually talking to other characters and having a bit more variety. Really, it was just talking to characters, them, you know, showing their personality out, and just, I guess, having fun. Can I really say that? And I want to say that they kind of shoehorn it at the end, and since everyone is alive, they want everyone to talk, and it gets really lengthy. And they don't say shit because either we're backtracking, we're talking about shit we already know, or they're just pissing on us with some banter. That's the problem. See, compared to the monster timeline, we're only focusing on 2 characters and it works extremely well. This one doesn't. Simply because, well, I guess Monster is way tighter. They managed to make the relationship between Darumi and Takumi very good by expanding on it again and again and again and again, all throughout the game until like day 80 or something, right? Here, it's not like they haven't, however, it feels a lot more loose, right? Because I think they're trying to incorporate the whole PLM stuff, the other timelines, and since we're backtracking, we're not doing anything new, so it gets boring. Whereas Monster was never boring. Ain't no way you're gonna give me free time. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's a day before dawn shell, so I guess okay. You have good and bad news. Which one should I start with? End me. Just end me, bro. What about the good news first? I've formulated a poison to weaken Dacia. You have? Yes, with the lovely Eva's assistance, of course. Yay! Fine work, Mr. Omokage. Gratitude to Lady Eva as well. Oh, all I did was donate blood. And what about the bad news? I won't be able to stick needles into shut though. I thought that was actually something interesting.
このわしが負けるとは。
Huh?
やはり前に訪れた時に倒しておくべきだったか。
You took the PLM?
前に来た時は大事な用があるって。
あれって一体何だったの？
Light space wind? Oh, Mervrooms. Mervrooms.
貴様らとの決着をつける前に報告をしておきたかったのだよ。わしの息子に。
息子？お前、子供がいたのか？
Yes, just killed me already.
早くとどめをさせ、わしに戦士としての。
Freshness? Whoa! What a surprise! Being absorbed. Alright, so I think it was back in day 30 the last time we saw her. And she was talking about breaking the taboo, so it just makes sense. So we're gonna have a lot of problems this last week. Until day 100. Number one, a very strong Veshness. And us being very weak because, well, we haven't been absorbing commanders to get strong. And also the pod that's Rodin, I think? Oh, how interesting. Armith is a they? Huh. Sure. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. All I've been doing is look there and look at the timer, the OBS clock. I've been recording for 1 hour and 27 minutes and it has been pain, 100% pain. And I just don't understand how it's possible. I don't understand how I am not enjoying, legit hating this shit. Up to a point where I just cannot quantify how bad this is or how bad of an experience this is. Somehow Slasher was more enjoyable than this. Somehow Conspiracy was more enjoyable than this. I don't give a fuck. Romance was more enjoyable than this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Legit. I legit don't know what I'm doing here. I think I've lost all hope. I think I have lost all hope. This shit is not gonna end good. If it does, well, great. If it don't, wow, what a surprise. I'm very disappointed. For this to be the final route and for it to be so ass is, wow, very sad. Very, very sad. I wanted to end this game on a very, very high note, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry if I'm being very, how would you say that? If I'm being a downer. But like, what do you want me to say? It's not my fault, it's the game's fault. The game is not making it easy for me. They treat this route as if it's any other route, even though it's story locked and shit. You have to go through Box of Calamity, Box of Blessings, I think, Mystery, and probably something else to get to this timeline. And it's treated as any other timeline. Oh, actually, you don't know what's gonna happen on day 100? Actually, we have to explain who Dacia, maybe not who Dacia is, but what Dacia is going to do is going to decapitate you for the first time in this whole game. Oh, actually, we have to explain that Veshness is going to absorb the... Ah, come on, man. I know one thing they wanted on making this game was you play whatever route you want and you stop at whatever ending you want. However, if you're gonna story log this shit, act as if the things we did in the necessary routes are already like understood. I remember them. I don't need to go through them for the 12th time. I know I'm very biased because I've played throughout 80% of the game and I've saved SF for the last. So I'd really like to know like someone's opinion on this. If they like only played the canon routes, like the basically second scenario, Box of Calamity, Box of Blessings, Mystery, and then SF. Oh, Slasher also. Oh my god. Wow. This game is really not making it easy, bro. I'm gonna stop yapping, I'm gonna stop complaining. I am very sorry. This is one of the rare moments where I'm legit just not enjoying what I'm playing. And I'm not gonna drop the game. If it comes to a point, maybe I could drop a game, but hey, this is a series we've been playing on YouTube. I wanna see it through. I wanna end it, not because we're just doing it on YouTube, for myself as well. But like, god damn. I never thought I would feel this way about this game. Matter of fact, let me yap some more. Fuck y'all. You know, I have some ideas for the next games I'm gonna play. But I'm not sure if I wanna play them on YouTube. Why? Because maybe it may take too much time. Maybe X or Y reason. But I've been thinking about, well, number one, finishing Ace Attorney 3. I have started the game. I finished the first chapter with the Mia stuff. It was miles better than whatever the fuck Ace Attorney 2 was. So I kind of want to play through it, I want to finish it, and I want to do it on YouTube. So after this game, we'll play another visual novel, and it's going to be Ace Attorney 3. Cool, right? But then, on the side, I want to play another game, a game that's more than just reading, like an action game, or at least something that has more gameplay. And there's two games that I have been meaning to play, but I just haven't found the time. Or rather, I was more interested in playing this game and Inazuma 11 and Just in the Sky. These games are 1. Metaphor, and 2. Sped 33. Yes, I am calling it Sped 33. Because if I don't, I'm gonna call it like Israel 33, Colonizer 33, that type of shit, right? Thing is, those two games, I feel like I'm gonna shit on them so damn bad. Metaphor, for example, is because it's an Alice game, and I haven't been enjoying Alice games in a while. My first one was like Persona 4 when it came on PC. And I loved that game. I loved that game so damn much that I bought Persona 5 Royal. I think it was during COVID when it just released. It was like March 2020. I think I bought it sometime after that. Like one or 2 months after that. I think maybe it was in June. I forgot. I played Persona 5 Royal. I enjoyed it, and by the end of the game I was like, no, I don't think I did actually. I don't like the characters, I don't like the story. I like 2 or 3 characters in the story. I like Akechi, I like Sumire, and Maruki was good. Maruki was very good. And I really liked Akechi, but like, that's it. I didn't like the links, the social links. Again, I didn't like the story at all. That's the first chapter. Damn, I forgot his name. But basically the first palace. And it just wasn't it. Persona 3 Reload, I played through it, and I even played it with a difficulty mod. I really enjoyed my time playing it, the gameplay, but I realized that I didn't like the story either. Like, I have never played Persona 3 before, or before playing P3R, I never played Persona 3 before, but I watched the movies, and I love the movies. I love the movies. The fourth movie is crazy. It's so crazy, right? And the game is not that good. I was expecting so much more from the game, but I was disappointed in the end. Because, well, nothing happens in the story for like the longest time. Like the story realistically only starts in October, the 3rd of October, right? And even then it takes a bit of time for the whole Nyx stuff, Ryoji stuff to set up and really get going. I might say that it's kind of a goated ending merchant, like this game is. The ending is great, don't get me wrong, but everything that's before, I don't know, man. One thing that the game does very well is character development and progression throughout the story past their initial arc. Not that they have any kind of arc throughout the story. They have a bit of an introduction. For example, the train stuff for Junpei and Yukari, I guess, a bit. But they don't have a whole arc dedicated to them like in Persona 5. And the problem with Persona 5 is that once a character has finished their arc, they don't get subsequent ones. Or you just forget about them. That goes for An, that goes for Yusuke as well. And the others I don't want to count because god damn, Makoto is a bad character. Oh my god, I despise Makoto. I despise Makoto for her link, for her social link, because that shit is it is so goddamn bad. In reality, I think that Makoto Nishima, right? She kinda cool. She kinda cool. Don't even get me started about Haru. Poor girl. Poor girl. Thank God the goat Akechi's here. Because if it wasn't, that game I would not have enjoyed it at all. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to Metaphor. I haven't been enjoying the Atlas games in a while. And I haven't heard the best things about SMT5 either, whether it's the base game or Vengeance. I mean, I guess the appeal for SMT is the gameplay, right? Yeah, but SMT4's story was great. It's kind of ironic, by the way, that the four games, SMT4 and Persona 4, were really good, but past those games, the story, it ain't that, all right. I know that Vengeance's story, I think, is a bit better, right? And I don't remember seeing like universal praise, right? Anyway, because of this, I feel like I'm not gonna enjoy very much. I'm sure I'll enjoy it because of the gameplay, the whole archetype shit, the job system, but I don't think I'm really gonna enjoy the characters. Just from an outside view, I don't even know the characters' personalities, by the way. I feel like I'm not going to enjoy them for some reason. Louis, the main antagonist, I'm interested in him to see what he's going to do, but other than that, the game doesn't excite me. Yes, I think that's it. The game doesn't really excite me. And the same goes for Sped 33. And the problem is the conversation, the things that are said about this game, like it's the second coming of original Final Fantasy VII. As if there were no other RPGs between the two of them. And I guess this is some kind of controversy because people just cannot shut up about this game. I am biased, right? Because it's not the usual JRPG, not the usual anime JRPG I meant. I guess Yakuza, can we say Yakuza is an anime JRPG? No, but I guess it's a JRPG, whereas Sped 33 is French, right? It's still, no, I was about to say, it still LARPs as a JRPG. No, it doesn't. legit as a JRPG, but I don't know. It's like a plate that looks bad but tastes amazing. To me, this is what SPED 33 is. Why do I view it this way? Well, because of the whole controversy again around the game. The fact that just people talked about it so damn much, and that to this day they still talk about it because of the Game Awards. I'm like, damn, can y'all hop off my dick? I'm tired of hearing this game. I'm tired of you praising the game. And it's fine to praise a game because it's good, right? But I don't know, I feel like it was never ending. So, you know, my thoughts, my feelings about this game are kinda dumb. I'll accept it. But it's like that, alright? It's like that. I feel like I could really enjoy it if I played it. I feel like I could really. However, I am going to be very picky. Every time there's gonna be a thing I don't like, I'm gonna be, hey, there's this thing I don't like in the story. There's this character I don't really like. There's this, oh my god, this thing in the gameplay I don't like. And compared to Metaphor, where I don't have anything to be scared about in terms of gameplay, SPED 33, I don't know, man. They don't call it Perry Simulator for nothing. I'm kind of scared about that. I think I've really yapped enough this time. So I'm gonna just say goodbye to y'all. I think this is day 94. We have 6 days left. We're gonna need to wait for Tsubasa to finish the baby jar. And then just beat Veshness on day 99, even though I don't see how we're gonna beat her. Really don't see her. I really don't see that happening. But we'll see. After that, we're gonna have to take the pod, but the pod is corroded. What do we do? What's gonna happen? Who knows? We'll actually see that in the next episode. I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next one, and hopefully the cycle won't break. Since we just had a bad episode, next one is bound to be good, right? Right? I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next one. Goodbye.